Prince Andrew's been back making headlines this Christmas. He's been filmed offering some slightly odd advice to freezing crowds outside Sandringham on how to keep warm. The Duke of York told a woman who said that her feet were cold that she should stand on newspaper. You could argue not the weirdest thing Prince Andrew's done. Anyway, he said that it would help insulate her feet. Narinder Kaur is with me right now. Now, Narinder, what's your hot take on Prince Andrew? Let's start with this. Look, this is the latest line, I suppose. I mean, do you think he kind of can't do right if you're doing wrong?
That's what I said before the break, that he just can't do right from. But having said that, I think he was subliminally saying just to stand on the ranks because he doesn't really like them.
I thought that.
I think he was just saying stand on some newspapers.
Trample on a newspaper.
Trample on
they've
it.
given him a rough ride.
Well, they haven't given him as much rougher ride as they've given Harry and Meghan. And he still gets away with a lot more than them, that beautiful couple get away with. And that's what I want to discuss with you. Why is it always the hatred towards them as opposed to Prince Andrew? Why is Prince Andrew still around? Why is he still making public appearances? I mean, I know we can't just get rid of him.
Well, we can't. Well, one of the main reasons why we can't get rid of him at all is because he categorically denies everything, and he's, well, paid quite a lot of money to make sure that, well, you know, nothing's been proven in a court of law.
Yeah, of course.
And as
so
long as,
and
and I don't want to live in a country where, look, I'm sure we've all got our own views on this, right? But I don't want to live in a country where, if something can, you know, it doesn't have to be proven in a court of law or anything, you are just absolutely guilty and you never work again. I mean, they have basically completely sidelined the guy. I mean, they're taking his staff off him because they're not doing anything because he isn't working.
He's not working, he's not doing it, there's no point to him. And you're saying that, well, of course he hasn't been proven guilty and it's all alleged. But come on, Patrick, if
I was him, right, I don't understand why he still wants to be seen in public.
But I think that's ego, and he was the favourite of the Queen's son, and I think it's an ego thing, and I don't think he's been... And that interview about the not sweating and all of that...
That was terrible.
But you know what? I don't sweat. And I was the only person in Britain that said, I kind of get that. But there's a part of me that it sounds dreadful. I feel sometimes a little bit sorry for him because I think, oh my God, what's the point? Because I just think, what's he going to do? There's nothing for him to do.
Well, he could ride
he's so
horses.
egotistical, and that's not his fault. His fault is, it was the Queen's fault. She spoiled him. She spoiled those three kids, all did, well, apart from Anne.
Well, Anne's turned out rather well.
She's turned out really good. It was the boys that were a little...
And apparently, I read a poll that she was the hardest working royal last year. I actually would quite like Queen Anne. No disrespect to King Charles, don't get me wrong, and I know that it can't work.
What did you think of King Charles' speech, the Christmas? I thought it was wonderful. I loved it.
thought it was brilliant.